But hey, look,
let's see
listen.
them QB ranking.
Number 15, I got Tyrod Taylor versus New York Jets. 14, I got Mac Jones versus Tennessee. 13, I got Taylor Heineke versus Seattle. Number 12, I got Russ at Washington. Number 11, I got Matthew Stafford at Green Bay. Number 10, I got Kirk Cousins at San Fran. Number 9, I got Joe Burrow versus Pitt. Number 8, I got Cam Newton at Miami. Number 7, I got Josh Allen at New Orleans. And I'm going to talk about Josh Allen in a second. Number 6, I got Aaron Rodgers versus the Rams. Number 5, I got Herbert at Denver. Number 4, I got Dak Prescott versus Las Vegas. We're going to talk about that too. Number 3, I got Lamar versus Cleveland. Number 2, I got Jalen Hurts at New York Giants.
That's where
He'll never be at 12. And number one, I got yours truly. I feel like it's kind of a theme a little bit. You got your guy at 1. I got my guy at 1. He got his guy at 1. But this week, I got my guy. I got my guy at 1.
That's crazy.
Tom Brady. Tom Brady is the number 1 quarterback this week, going into this week. You know how I feel about Tom. Tom is Tom. All right, cool. We don't got to do this right now. But I want to talk about Josh Allen. Josh Allen, man, it ain't been. I mean, number 3 quarterback in fantasy. Granted, okay, cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Josh Allen, I mean, number 3 quarterback in fantasy last week against the Colts defense, Colts defense ranks 26 against quarterbacks.
26.
This guy had 15.8 fantasy points, 209 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks, running for his life. Like I said before the show, got guys tipping the ball to himself. Tip drill to himself.
Hey, that
catching the ball,
nice.
running. That was a hell of a play, though. Hell of a play. Can't fake. But you just expect more. So usually Josh Allen's going to be a guy. He's going to be top 3, 4 type guy because he can run the ball, use his legs and stuff like that. I feel like they're going to scheme it up and they're going to have a plan for that. They might even use Mario Davis on like a spy type role. And I mean, it's not like he's not going to be running for his life with Cameron Jordan out there. You thought that who plays DN for the Colts? I don't know. Oh, I know they got in the middle. I know they got Buddy from San Fran last year, Armstead. I know they got him in Indy, but their pass defense has been like nowhere near. The pass defense has been terrible. I don't know if anybody remembers when Mike White and Josh Johnson went to town on them in Indy, and they went and shut Buffalo down. So they found a plan. I think New Orleans defense is that much better. I'm not saying that he's gonna have a bad game. I'm just saying like he's gonna have a top 10 game, but just not better than the guys that are currently on the list.
I mean, I'm gonna take a page out of Sean P's book when he talks about matchups. Matchups are different week to week. All right, okay. And with that, I would be interested to see what the time of possession was in this game with the Colts in Buffalo because we all know that Jonathan Taylor ran the shit out the ball this past game. So I'm pretty sure the time of possession favored the Colts. I'm pretty sure. If I had to put my money on it, I want to say time of possession was in the favor of the Colts, and they was able to run the ball. We didn't see much Pittman. We didn't see T.Y. It was just all Jonathan Taylor. So they was able to kill clock and run the ball.
But they capitalized.
So that could affect.
And also they capitalized on their possession. So I'll give you that. I will 100%. I will 100% give you that. I will 100% give you that the game flow is going to be totally different. Like, I mean, but last week he didn't finish as quarterback 7. Last week he finished as quarterback like 11 or something like that. Like he was like the 11th best quarterback in fantasy or something like that last week. So I'm saying quarterback 7, he's going to score points, but probably not at the. He's probably not going to be throwing touchdown passes left and right out there. Like I don't see it. I just feel like it could be a lot of dink and dunk. They could be using the clock a lot because the Saints don't really allow that really big play. But I mean, like to your credit though, I will say that the Colts definitely controlled the ball last week. If their running back had 198 rushing yards, like they, you know what I'm saying, like they were controlling the clock the entire game. Time of possession definitely was in the Colts' favor, and the Saints' offense definitely doesn't have no one like that guy out there. So I'll definitely give you that. But top 7 for Josh Allen until he shows me something. Until he shows me otherwise. These last 3 weeks have been like skeptical to me. The next guy I want to talk about is Dak Prescott versus Las Vegas. A lot of people are like, "Oh, CeeDee Lamb is banged up, but Martin Cooper is out for the game with COVID." Blah 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 blah. Las Vegas is some shit. Like, I'm not even gonna say they some shit. I'm just gonna say that Dallas's offense. I like Dallas's offense. I'm not a Dallas fan by no means. I hope they do lose this game. I hope I'm wrong on this take, but I feel like Dak Prescott is good enough to elevate the guys that he's going to have out there. People are forgetting that Michael Gallup is probably outside of, I'm going to say, Tyler Boyd, he's probably the best third wide receiver in the league. Like, I mean, if you can tell me a better third wide receiver, then let me know. But I think Michael Gallup, a third wideout, like a third wide outside of Tyler Boyd, and like a third wideout on the team. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Cole Beasley.
All right, so I'm going with Gallup there. But like I'm saying, it's hard to pick that trio.
Oh, you said Tyler Boyd. Okay.
Yeah, I said Tyler Boyd. Yeah, you used Tyler Boyd. So I feel you though. But I said outside of Tyler Boyd, it's kind of hard to find a better third wideout in the league. And he gets pressed into that number 2 role, which is he was in. And for years they had the comparison of this is Michael. Player A is Michael Gallup. Player B is Amari Cooper. And now he gets that role, that feature role. He was killing in that week 1 game before he got hurt. So I feel like Dallas is they have enough. Cedric Wilson has come alive. Cedric Wilson is going to be out there running routes. I don't like Cedric Wilson at all. I feel like he's the flukest player, but he be open. Like he be wide. He be wide. Every time I look at number one. Who the fuck is number 1? Oh, Cedric Wilson. Jesus Christ. How is he out there? But he gets it done. Man, I mean, I feel like Dak Prescott and Dak Prescott, he's a top 5 quarterback in the league. Like, he's solid. As much flack as we give him for not winning the really big games, it can't all be pressed on to him. He has a solid run. If Zeke plays, I definitely think that elevates him because you got to respect the run. Tony Pollard is still there. He's going to have pass catchers there. I like Dak Prescott, man. I feel like they win big on Turkey Day. This game is at Dallas. So, Jerry Jones going to have them riled up. Jerry Jones got some behind the scenes going on. Hey, whoever scores the most touchdowns today, $150,000. They're gonna be out there. But hey, am I wrong? Like, people think that this stuff don't go on. They think Bounty Gate is just for the defense. Like, come on, Players
are getting played when they make big plays.
Players got their own trusts and stuff going on. But regardless, players are circling this game like this is a nationally televised game. Thanksgiving, I got my family in here. Like, they're going to eat their food, come to the stadium, watch me perform.
You want to eat them turkey legs happy, not sad.
Exactly. This game is in Jerry's world. You think these boys going to lose? No. What are the Raiders? Like, bro, they're going to eat. I don't even know who played. One of the Raiders cornerbacks got locked up recently, I think. Or hemmed up for some gun. Regardless, he got released. So, they're shorthanded on defense to me. I like Dak Prescott in this game to bounce back. Last week, who they played last week? They played the Chiefs last week. It's a tough.
He had 2 fantasy points. 2.
It's a tall task to go to KC and win against
2.
Chris Jones, Tyrann Matthew.
2.
And you don't have Amari Cooper, but that's a long way away from Las Vegas, who just got shat on by the Bengals. They got shat on at home by the Bengals.
2. That means all he did was 50 yards.
Come on, bro.
Not to go.
I see what you're saying, but I like Dak Prescott this week, man. I do, and that's the quarterback. That's the quarterback rankings, and
I like Dak.
Tom Brady at 1. Let's get it.